No, we're fine. We're fine.
Anything happened to you this week?
No, I've sat on my arse. No, I
Nothing else.
Went to Portrush. Did you smell my dinner being made? I'm not having it until like later on. It's spaghetti bolognese.
You're gonna have it after this?
No, like later on, like when we're back home, like at 9 o'clock at night.
That's too late for it.
No,
When is too late for dinner? Like, I think after 9's too late for dinner, look.
It is, but we need.
I was saying that. Got home from doing lifts the other night. Jay McGregor showed out. For his mates. 2 of them I didn't even know in the end, so I genuinely sat in the back and I was like, well, where is tonight, lads?
Did you leave them off first and then you just... Do you know that you did that once with me?
Oh, I lad.
There was one time...
Made like 80 quid that night.
There was one time me and him were doing lifts.
Could have made 110, but someone didn't pay me.
Sorry, Campbell. I don't care. We were doing lifts, but they went on to maybe half. We just finished.
We got out of work at 11, and you were like, "Oh, I have a few mates I could do lifts." And me and we were like, "Oh, side quest." It went on for 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours, and I ended up in some.
Did you take me home this day?
I can't remember.
No, I don't think so. I picked up Daniel's ex, right? I picked up Caitlin, friend of the show. Used to go out with Joel M. It's always
dangerous today.
It's always that start that sound. And then I picked up like a couple other people. By the end of it, you were going, man, I know a few people who are at this house party or something. Pick them up, end up in the back arse end of nowhere, and then you get a text being like, come home now.
Yeah,
and I just
it's near 4 o'clock in the morning.
I had to stop up to fill up petrol, and I just had basically a full tank at the start.
with them?
No,
Oh,
with you. I was like, go, it's 24 hour. Got home, made 80 quid. Could have made 110. Didn't pay me 30 quid. Because that was a big lift. Remember that? We went to this mental house party. We didn't go to it. We showed up to it.
You had to mount the curve to get out,
I did a 12-point turn to get out. And people were going...
Someone's beeping at you, wasn't it?
You know,
you're giving them one of these.
Oh, and you killed the girl the other night. Pride.
Unrelated to anything we're talking
not
about.
Because of Pride. But the night I'm picking Jay McGregor up, everyone's stumbling through town. Drunk as shit. I'm going, get out.
Yeah.
A group of girls walk right in front of me, and I beep the horn. One girl, and I actually nearly killed her. I was like, would you move? And then she starts standing, and I literally just turned and went. So I could have clipped her, or I could have hit her, and she hit my car with her phone.
Serious?
I drove off, yeah, and I just went.
Wait, is this girl?
Oh, probably around a year older than me, or 2 older than me. And I just kind of went, see if I got out of my car and battered you.
Yeah.
I'd be going to jail.
Like that video.
I don't want to, this is, for a hypothetical, this is in GTA, right? But, do you know in GTA, when you turn your car a little bit and you go, I'm not going to fully make this, so a part of me will probably hit the NPC.
And you don't care in the slightest?
No, because they're NPCs and this all happened in GTA. Do you know,
this is like...
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron sat in the back. Aaron just chauffeured these 2 guys.
Did it the same thing.
We had a Domino's, didn't we?
Oh.
And then they were like, anyone eating this? Work away.
Oh, yeah. And then we, there was the other night, literally just like, well, that's where he's out tonight. Just like an actual taxi driver. One was like, I heard someone go in the back, I was going to drop you home, mate, because he'll do it. And he's like, no, I don't want to bother him. And I went, fucking right, don't want to bother me. So I got to his part, and I knew he was like, just drop me off home here. And I knew I could have dropped him. I went, yeah, no worries, mate. And he just sent him into the brambles and was like,
what do you mean, like, he was...
Because I imagine he lived, like, so further into the estate.
Oh, but you were just...
And he was like, oh, sorry, mate. And I just was like, I'm never going to see you. I don't even remember. Do you ever get it? You just don't remember someone's face?
Yeah.
Don't even remember it.
Sure, Marty.
But shout out to them all. They were all dead on, talking about Oppenheimer, talking about whatever.
No worries.
Marty
was telling me the other day that when he went to Spoons with Elliot McKeown, a burger arrived at their table that wasn't meant for them. They ate it, and the guy came over and was like, "This is my receipt, you've eaten my burger, like, you didn't order this." Yeah. And Marty's like, sorry, lad.
What?
Mate, wait, what are you talking about?
His dad comes in, you get a few photos.
Marty, have you taken photos?
It's a reference to the time crashed his car. And then we did a podcast like 30 minutes later.
Next bit sore from that stuff.
Mate, I tell you, I haven't slept since.
No, I wake up in the middle of the night.
Lin-Manuel Miranda bags on her mind.
I just hear like, it's like death calling for me. I just hear, have you taken any photos? Ding, 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 ding.
Totally in the wrong for it, and he got away with it. Anyway.
That was...
Good crack. We've talked about it too many times.
A bad end to a great day. A great
for
morning,
him,
yeah.
we had a great day. I'm very concerned this podcast set is getting too dark, but it's fine. The cameras.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Good.
The sun is going.
I can turn it up There was a shadow's been cast now.
Joined here by producer Ben Davidson today. Not a stunner there.
Ryan Hill's at D&D, so
is he actually?
He's not, I was just joking. He's working 6
Can't come till after 6.
Anyway, we're gonna go see the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tonight.
Well, that's it. This is a children's film, and
fuck no. Maybe like Seth Rogen, he knows what he's doing.
We're
in terms of slipping. Although Sausage Party, awful. Couldn't make it through 20 minutes. You know who loves Sausage Party? Ryan Hill. One time me and Ben had a chicken down. Those love that one. Just me and you, little hot date, chicken shop date, and we Ryan Hill's in Abbey Centre. Go say hello to him. Didn't know where he was. Only he'll be in CX.
Was I not invited to this chicken shop date?
You are. I just don't think you could go.
Mm.
We were all.
Happens a lot recently. I was in Spain. I didn't get the invite to the Hill Tavern.
Unfortunately, you want to fly over.
Well, I would have.
You watch
anything for the boys.
I'm going to be in London. You're going to have a full bonanza. Just be like, do you remember that time I was in Spain? You didn't
imagine you went to London and I threw a full house party.
Do you know who I was talking?
TVs going out the window and stuff.
I don't even know who I was talking to about this, but literally like 3 days ago. Ryan Hill. Ryan, if I need to say it tonight.
It was with us.
Was he? Yeah. Oh, he needs to have a house party, lad.
Have a house party.
Go on.
It would be on the cards to be the best thing ever.
Actually, the guy owns Wayne Manor. He owns Hill Manor, right? Right. It's
Bloody Hill Manor.
Bloody Hill Manor. That's where lethal. Mate. You just think of filming somewhere. You're like, we're gonna film in Ryan's house. But
even at that, like, imagine a party that spanned across both his house. Outside. And the surrounding area.
And you got the studio. Come on! We set up a Mario Kart thing in the studio. Come on! Oh, awesome. The Mario Kart is edging ever further. We have 30 days.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I'll come back to that in a second. Mario Kart's edging ever further. I still have no names of t-shirt suppliers. You need to get me a t-shirt supplier name. Phone the man now. No, I'm joking. No. Do you know I had the idea? I said that the other day. I was like, what if the start of the next podcast I just phone like a taxi company and be like,
I know. Yeah.
Tell
the viewers.
I was gonna phone a taxi company and say, hey, could you pick me up from like Castlecourt or something, in like 20 minutes or half an hour. And just never ever go. I could still do it. Like, just never ever go.
I think it's a good intro. Like you did at the start.
Right. One of these days I'm just gonna do it. No one's gonna know when. I might outro.
No.
Hey, could you pick me up in 20 minutes? And just some like boombox or some random place.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very student.
And yeah, mate, no worries. Nice.
Connect him to the roadcaster. He hears the background music.
Could you collect me from make improvements? So yeah, we're going to see a children's film after this, but it's gonna be good.
Can you hear me, by the way?
Yes, perfectly fine.
Just fine.
Oh,
it's great. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be
animation,
good.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
But yes.
No.
Who's this?
Sister.
Go for it.
Answer. Put her on speaker.
Answer.
Speaker.
Go.
Hello.
Hey babe, where's mom?
I text you. On Sandals. Right.
Bit of sauce there. Sort that. Yeah.
No.
Sort that out.
I can't.
Seems like a problem.
Bye.
Bye.
No, I thought you were getting yelled at there. I was like,
she's just.
What did you say to her? I text you.
I was like, guys near toilet.
Behind closed doors. Oh, this morning?
What do you mean behind closed doors?
It doesn't matter.
Right.
But behind closed doors. I don't know where I was going with that. This morning. Well, I do know where I was going with it. And links into what I'm talking about. This morning, my mother was going away with my grandmother to a retreat in Limavady. She was the invite.
We put down?
And
no harm.
Let her go.
If old Yeller was sat here, he'd be put down in Limavady, mate.
And
mice and men.
She
gun microphone.
I knew she was going. She told me last night. Tell me why at 8:30 this morning. I feel I open my eyes.
You're in the field and let us go.
In my face like this, and just goes, see you later. and honestly, this close to just by accident, just like pure instinct, like primal instinct, hit her, and she was lucky. She didn't catch those hands yet. And
oh, here, tell you, that happened to me semi recently. Not of like the mothership being in the face. Mm-hmm. I thought my mum would be at work. Thought my girlfriend was coming round. This is just in the morning. Like,
Okay,
it's not.
okay.
I was just like, oh, what? Because both had work at like 3, so I was like, we'll hang out in the morning. So I thought my girlfriend was coming in. I was just like, literally, I'll leave the door unlocked, walk in the house, it's sweet. Not overnight.
Yeah.
Whatever. Thought the girlfriend was walking in. I was just about to shout or something like, or like just, whatever.
Yeah.
Mum walks in. I need to take me to the hospital. I was like, right, okay.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, just ding, yeah, just driving up in my pajamas. Yeah.
Did you take it as well?
Oh,
you were like, girlfriend's
do you know what I projectile? Anyway, sorry. Do you know what I was?
I want you to get out of this office right now.
Saliva.
A projectile missile.
Oh yeah, saliva.
It's like heat seeking.
Go for those nips. Anyway, at the hospital. I don't know if you've ever had this. You probably have.
Needs like a pen.
Here, no, it does. You've got the headphones in.
Yeah.
You're sitting down and you are doing anything. You know, I'm a pretty sociable guy, but the hospital's not the kind of place.
It's not a lot of fun.
Striking
Flat
up a
about.
conversation.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm going sitting there, and sitting waiting in the X-ray room, just sitting there. I'm playing Mario Go or whatever it's called, like Mario Run, Pokemon Go, checking the weather app. Know what the weather's like? Trust me. Setting a reminder for nothing and then deleting it. Just anything to not, Shazamming in the ambience. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Just the fans,
Music
whatever. Going, what's this going here? And I'm just going, and then a guy, and it's like, do you know what shot in Back to the Future, Marty McFly he's in the diner, and he realizes George McFly's his dad, and he just goes, imagine that, but a guy just like he scratched heroin addict scratching his arm to talk to someone, and he just goes, and I just went, oh no.
Did you get the headphones in?
Yes.
Don't speak.
I had the AirPods in.
Okay.
But I dropped something. It's like,
did he pick it up for you?
No.
Okay.
It's like literally, don't drop this.
bummed you.
Don't drop this. Don't drop the soap. Don't drop whatever I was carrying. Drop it, and he goes, "Oh, you dropped that. Oh, you dropped that there." And I went,
"Oh, here we go.
Oh, no."
Here's the next half an hour."
The next 20 minutes, I knew what his daughter was doing in uni. I knew what his mates called him in the gym. I knew his gym routine. I knew what days he go to the gym. I knew how he felt when he sent his daughter away to uni. I knew what course she was doing. I knew if she was struggling, if she was doing well.
No.
By the end of it, I felt like a family friend.
Going to the Christmas party.
I was sitting there going, and my mum's wheeled back out. Because it's one of those I thought you pushed them like this, but you have to drag her. So I just went, yes, mate, no worries, and I just dragged my mum. But it's not me being a dick, because I spoke to him, and I was like, whatever.
You gave him the time of day.
Do you know what it was, mate?
But not 20 minutes.
Early in the morning, I was expecting a big lion in a movie. Sitting in the hospital for 2 hours going,
No. Not on.
And I was just like, yes, mate, no worries. What did I call them? I'm trying to remember what his... Yes, he's like, my mate, I'm in the gym. This guy, he literally had fractured his jaw or something crazy. Because guy was a hero. Like, said it was I don't know where he was, some rocky place. Literally, if he somehow was listening, he was so lovely. I was just knackered. And you know me, I can talk to people about whatever. And just ramble sometimes.
Yeah.
Just, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood. Very rarely, and that was a rare occasion where I was just like, I can't do it. But anyway, sorry, there was rocks or whatever, they were at the beach, and he saw like his 3-year-old nephew run into the rocks or whatever, or something, like he was jumping off, could have killed him or something, and the guy was like, oh yeah, forgot that I'm now 60 or something, I'm not 20 anymore, and I dived straight in. You're sitting there head first, going, yeah, he's like, dive head first. No, and the child's fine, but he like fractures full face. Yeah, do you know what that is? Not great.
I've had a good chuckle over that one.
It's awful.
I'm coming after you.
No, it's not. But, and I was like, oh, mate, that's awful. I'm sitting there going, any chance Mario go loads here? Or Mario Run. I don't know how I call Mario go. And just like, yeah, he was like, so whatever. And he was like, oh, I'm getting older now. I'm in the gym. I go there, my mates call me Blink. Blink? Because I'm laying it out just like that now. It's the funniest thing I've ever heard, mate. I just
Blinking your jaw was gone.
Sounds like I'm being a big clean dick. It was so lovely. He couldn't have been more nice to me. But do you know where I was in this state of mind? Just out of it. And you know me now. If I was we born?
It's like camera.
like a minute.
That's the one time you need a producer cam.
Yeah, just sitting on his phone.
Sorry, is everything alright?
I mean,
I'm trying to think when I was in an awkward situation where
just something you don't want to. Just sometime where somebody instigates it and you don't want to.
That's exactly what happened to me. I was at the bus stop last.
Sorry, just the phrase. And they could be lovely people. It's just you're not in the frame of, or they could be dicks. So who knows?
Last day of school, I was out of there. I was like, I'm free.
Oh, did you have to sit?
Got to the bus stop. Wee woman beside me, lovely looking lady. You know, wouldn't hurt a fly.
Did you hurt her?
I put her up against the bus stop and I say, "You breathe one more word to me."
She wouldn't hurt a fly, but I would, and then just got shot.
I was standing there and she went, "Well, you all finished school?" I went, "Yeah."
I know you because you can't even go to the door to get pizza unless you're absolutely plastered in a podcast.
Yeah, that's fine. I was like, oh, sorry. You finished school? Yeah, that's fine. It's enough for you, thanks.
Did you receipt?
No, I was just like, yeah, that's fine. Oh, no, I was like, yeah. And then she was like, what do you do?
What do you do? As in life or just the
Dolecast.
What do you do? Go kill myself later?
I was like, I'm going to stand in front of this bus if you speak to me one more time. She then asked me what I did, and I was like, I told her my subjects. So she was like, what's media studies about?
Oh no!
I couldn't hit her with moving image arts because that's like telling
saw the Belfast bombings, like, and you're going.
And I was like, oh yeah, media studies, and she's like, oh, my son's got a big job in media studies, pays well, so it does. Sort of like bragging to me about how much her son makes. Now I was like, okay, yeah, we're done. Tombstone
really?
Tombstone will do the flip.
Oh, I thought you meant as in we're done. You didn't speak there.
Oh no, that was like, oh no, I literally went, oh, very good. We got in the same bus.
Name's Kenneth Bravo.
Straight upstairs. I was straight upstairs. I don't think she can make it upstairs.
I was about to say, I was like,
well, she tried, and then I went,
Sparta downstairs.
And yeah, she didn't make it. But I'm trying. There's been plenty of times when I found a video on my phone the other day, and I was at a party that I was exclusively allowed into due to the stature of this established podcast.
He has a podcast made later, man.
Yeah.
Got kicked out 20 minutes
Culty guy comes up to me. What's your name? And I went, Daniel Houston. And he went, I'm Paddy Brown. And I went, Paddy Brown, okay. And he was like,
fake name.
Then he went like this. He went, I'll remember you, Daniel Houston.
Bruce probed you.
And I went, thanks, Paddy Brown. I have a video of him somewhere.
Do you have that?
Just tell me, like,
the 0.5.
Tell me his name is Paddy Brown. It was in September this year, or September last year. Sorry, where we not broke into it.
Well, yeah, you kind of infiltrated it.
I found it already. Come on, too good with it, too quick with it.
On them to make it official.
Teddy Brown. Yes,
Daniel, I can't remember that. Daniel. I remember you. Teddy Brown. You're in my list now.
Okay, cheers, Teddy Brown. I'm still waiting for Teddy Brown to come and kill me.
Jeez.
We're on my list now. What?
Bro thinks he's Schindler.
That was the same party I then went into it was outside, like they had like a massive like gazebo thing. Went into the kitchen, stole a mug.
I thought you had the mug on.
I have the photo. Devious, just stole it.
In your kitchen?
No, it's in my friend's house.
Oh, right.
Just put it. I was like, there you go. I think he returned it, to be fair to him.
Why so? You've ever
There's me drinking out of it, the next photo. Lifts.
Yeah.
Ben Davidson brought something to my attention.
Sit down!
Ben Davidson brought something to my attention. Was that you? It was you. Oh. About something that happened in Derry Londonderry in a cinema. Was you?
I know what it is, but
is this the Mario screening? Bro thought he was Tyler.
Get the labs out.
Thought he was Tyler Durden, mate.
So, in Derry Londonderry,
I don't know why nobody reported it more. I saw like 3 likes on a Twitter post and that was it.
So like one TikTok.
Like disgusting how this can happen. Anyway.
But I would just like if it was an employee. For those who didn't know, someone
spliced.
It was.
Somebody got the report.
What was it? It was just like an inappropriate image. But it was like clearly someone's wab or something. Yeah.
A frame, literally straight out of Fight Club. Frame of genitalia was spliced into. Do you know what the crack is though? in Fight Club he does it to an actual film role. You have to do that digitally now.
Yeah.
You know, they're not projecting Mario at IMAX, like,
someone somehow snuck their wab into a screen.
Not that, I don't think it was
Mario.
theirs.
If it was just to show the public
X for
what they're
Sam,
missing.
just like
But like
X for LPC.
it must be like either it must be a cinema worker.
Oh yeah.
So
Did it say what was it like? What brand? Because if it was like an independent cinema,
I have no idea. But like it's
I imagine Omniplex are not letting that
The
happen.
Waterside Theatre.
That
Waterside,
sounds like independent. Someone's
dodgy.
Dodgy.
Yeah.
Primary school children were there.
Oh no, it's not good at all, is it? That's awful. That's
not
jail
good.
time. That's jail time.
Is there any way you can prove that you did it though?
We just have to gather all the employees up and say, right, drop your gags.
It's nobody's actual dick they've chose. It's just like they'll just.
But like, why would you ever think
I don't know.
that's such
That
a,
is. He's gonna be
strange?
He's gonna start
Does that
selling.
even happen?
He's gonna start selling soap next.
It was, I don't know, it was just like, this is someone's bored in the shift.
I've been bored in the shift before.
Get the wab out, stick it in the,
Darcy,
But
do you know
how
what?
did it
Tills.
end up in the Mario movie tape?
but just perverted.
It's not even tape as a file. Like
How does it end up in the Mario movie file?
someone cracked open
So what's
Da
happened
Vinci.
is, yes, someone has stuck the Final Cut Pro on and downloaded the movie and went,
Command B.
just when Bowser says something about getting married to Peach, he's going to stick his actual genitals into the movie.
Open the gates, and then a dick just appears.
Questionable riz, you know?
Questionable is Bowser.
No, putting your
Oh.
genitals into the kids
No,
showing a
it's
Mario.
not at all.
Ben, speaking of which, one of these days in this podcast, I'm going to make you a Tinder account. I'm going to set it up. I had an app earlier and I was like, can I make Ben a Tinder account?
Grinder.
Grindr, Bumble.
I think you think he'd do
I think
fairly well.
he would clean up.
I think.
No, I would not.
I've seen the clientele on these apps.
Ben.
You'd clean up. Especially in the fit he's wearing today. Drip keen!
Yeah, I know this is the day we should have an.
I actually might take a photo of you and just insert it.
just at a random.
I'm doing it right now and I'm just going to
have
insert
it
it.
crossfade in and then out again.
I'm going to take a video so I can line it up with the audio.
Oh, aye.
Look at this. Drip king, drip right out.
Yeah.
Look at those. Oh. Look at
They
those
knew, sir.
shoes.
They knew.
Yeah,
Oh, aye. Fresh out of the box today, they look.
they are.
Really?
All right.
Oh, jeez, sir. Whipping
What
out
a
the
way
stops.
to, what a place to flipping.
TMNT, sir.
Yeah.
And a new pair of shoes, but also
Being
trying to pay a
producer
car
of
off.
the Dolecast, we don't even have a camera on there.
Never would. But no, but to be fair, you deserve it today. What t-shirt's it?
That's ASOS.
Salvador Dali.
Might want to put that mic up a wee bit
If you
more.
talking in that, if you talking in that,
I was going to say, just circling back quickly, have you ever had an experience like we were talking about? Do you know if someone just interjects and you're just like, enough of that?
Do you mean like
What we were talking
Daniel
about?
on the bus?
Yeah, me in the hospital, just like,
I sat down. I went on a walk to the park in lockdown, and just some woman sat down beside me and was like, "I'm partially blind and all this." I was just telling me about her 2 kids, and then I was just like,
Joe, that would be Ben. I just go, just get out
but I
because
was
she
like
wouldn't see it.
genuinely so.
She's partially
bored
blind.
of
And
not
it's just you
speaking
just
to
get up and
people.
walk off.
So bored of not speaking to people. I just
Oh,
entertained it for
45 minutes later.
Literally.
Really?
Yeah, it's in Glengormley Park. Just sitting there.
She's
just
still
sitting
there?
There's a bench commemorated to her.
Did you see that when Pompey erupted? Do you know what I'm on about?
Yeah.
The guy that.
Oh, it was
Oh, I don't mean.
pulling the wire off
Oh,
himself?
I was, walking the dog, beating the bishop,
Yeah.
beating the beaver.
The rocket was lifting off.
Oh, aye. Because he was just molded in the lava. He's just like, for eternity.
Caught red-handed.
Oh,
Guys, last week, the US revealed that there was aliens.
Yeah.
I wanted to actually speak about this
And,
at
we
length.
talked about the Mario movie first. Just that, like, splashing that Mario from them aliens, hey, just like,
I don't know, like...
sure.
I was trying to think.
Nothing
I
but
heard that they were located in Bog Hill.
Royal Bandit.
Oh, dear. How did you miss a button there? You
I
went,
actually went to hit a button that doesn't
Are you
even
drunk?
exist in this anymore.
I reckon you get that one as well.
if you talking.
the ball killed. No, I don't think he's the ball killed bandit.
He certainly isn't. I wonder how he got on. I think I can mention a slight bit of this without it becoming too personal. Ryan Hill last week couldn't record the podcast for a huge length of time because he was going on a wee cheeky date after. Big hot
And then
date.
literally, you stop.
Big hot sweaty date to scrapyard golf.
Yeah, probably is. Sorry, you're playing there.
Mm-hmm.
We went there before. It was good fun.
Yeah, Ryan Hill and
Well,
Ben.
they're like,
Hey,
they're like twice. That's good crack.
I might venture to scrapyard golf.
Now,
Not now.
After the movie.
No.
after he gets the spaghetti, he's gonna head.
My spaghetti. Do you know some people call it spaghetti bolognese?
No, they
I don't think
Bollock. They say bollock, but it sounds obviously like
bollock.
yeah,
Bolognese.
bollock is in like your.
Nobody's.
I am telling you.
Where'd you hear this from?
A
Belfast
certain
Live?
person who we mentioned in the Dolecast last week that I then played the TikTok clip of calls it bolognese.
Well, that person deserves to be shot.
Wasn't me that said that. Just so we're
I don't
clear.
actually
And I don't
believe
get
that,
any.
just mean
I
if
don't
you-
get any Snapchat to
If you
you.
just say like actual bollock, that's not true.
But like,
Was that is that like a speech impediment thing when you were raised young? No.
you must have a speech impediment
No,
if
do
you're
you know,
saying like that.
when I was I never knew like until I was older to say like when I say brother like pronounce it
Brother.
I used to say brother
Brother,
like I was
brother.
East London shagging people like
I hate that so much. That roadman
see me honest
dialect.
I'd rather go out listening to a serial killer because at least they're so articulate. We're gonna sit home, we're gonna watch some TV, we're gonna watch a movie.
Dahmer.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Who's your favourite serial killer?
Ed Kemper probably.
What one's he?
Uh,
Is he the clown guy?
Big no. It's Ben Davidson. If you're no, if you've seen Mindhunter, he's a
No,
big,
but
massive guy. Did some kind of brutal stuff. To be honest, if you, I'd say we don't have anyone younger listening. So
No, it doesn't matter.
the
Chris used to.
if so, yeah, I know. If you are very much younger, I'm about to get a bit. It's like
okay,
it's like probably worse than a scene from Jaws. No, not
I've
Jaws.
seen
Saw.
Okay.
See, the new Saw film has a guy performing brain surgery on himself. Won't be watching that. I'm just not into that. I'm just not into
I
it.
don't think. I think. Well, if you're into it, you are a serial killer. But Ryan Hill be there day one. Let's be real. Ryan Hill be there day one for Saw X. Let's just
Is
be
it the
honest.
10th Saw film?
Yeah, it's turned into the Fast and Furious of horror franchises.
Whoa, what was it?
No, I think my favourite's Ted Bundy. I think.
That's yeah.
Is in favorite? Is in like
As
it's
in, like-
entertaining to watch shows about them,
Yes.
but not what they did.
Yeah.
No, you can't say that.
Have you guys went through that phase where you
Bruh.
just watch infographic show?
What's an
Video.
infographic show?
Yes.
I know who you're on about. Yeah.
And you just sit and watch all their conspiracy theory.
I'm liking the JFK one. I'm watching a JFK like breakdown, not of like the actual like he's focusing specifically on the book depository, which was the building of which what do you call him? Who shot JFK?
I said Lee
Harvey
Patton
Oswald. Yeah, where Lee Harvey Oswald.
Patton
worked.
Oswald.
Nah,
I said
I'm telling you,
the voice of Ratatouille.
and he's like a million other things as well. He's like,
Anyone can cook.
he cooked that day.
He
Dare I
cooked
say.
that day. Cooked him right in the face.
Cooked his brain matter all over Jackie Kennedy's dress. Sheet metal. She loves sheet metal. Anyway, the joke is she looks like a shark. Anyway,
I don't know.
seen that? She looks like a hammerhead shark. Awful. So awful.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say it. I did, but I didn't start it. It's focusing on just the book depository of like Lee Harvey Oswald was hired there like a couple of weeks before, worked there, and then just killed him on the day. And it's just like he didn't even know which way he was passing till the day. Give it a watch. It's like he was not acting alone, despite what the
Yeah.
U.S. government has said for about I don't know 60 years. Give it a watch. It's I can't remember.
What's it called?
Literally just type in JFK. It's 4 days ago.
Oh, right, okay.
You'll get it. It's like 4 million views.
But on the topic of aliens.
How are you?
Whey!
It's not worth it.
I couldn't.
That's how bad the joke is when you go to press.
Lord
the
have
button,
mercy, I'm about to
that's fine.
bust.
Rip legend.
Flipping guy playing the Mario Kart stuff.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to
Oh,
bust.
Our movie, sorry.
Oh, no.
Splicing this in there.
I like to
Imagine
imagine
that played during the Mario Kart.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
the what someone's. Send your in and we will.
You could win 200 quid.
Yeah, and you could be arrested.
You've been framed. as in arrested.
You've been jailed, dude.
But someone in US was it a US Congress meeting?
It was a former US something officer.
Okay.
Something like that.
But he revealed that they have bodies of
non-human organics.
Non-humanoids.
Something like that.
Yeah.
He was this whole hearing was started by Trump. He was like, "We gotta see the aliens." He's like, it's like the American people have the opportunity to see the aliens, and we're like, "All right, cheers, lad." And this was like 4 years ago. He was like, "We gotta see it," and then they were given a certain date. Yesterday, I think, whatever that was the date of like, okay, it has to start coming out now. They're gonna spoon feed us, and I'm talking baby spoons.
But isn't it mad that, like, they just sort of said it?
I think
they just sort of said it.
I think in the 50s it would have blown people away.
But it's still mind-blowing.
No,
it's still like crazy.
See, anywhere after like sightings started happening, people have just been like, well, you probably do have them. Do you know what I mean? The Area 51 rumor didn't start as as a joke.
Yeah.
It did start as like what are they keeping there?
Yeah.
Do you know? And if you're gonna keep aliens somewhere, it's probably gonna be Area 51.
But like, isn't it mad that right now in that facility there's something like because we had a deep chat about it when I was in Port Rush the other week with the people.
Did they not believe it?
No. It was just like, well, what do we think? It's like, it's obviously not going to be like the aliens that we've been drip fed through like fiction.
But again, where do those aliens come from? Do you know what I mean? It's like where does the original design of an alien come from? Does it come from like pop culture, or does it come from stuff that has been described?
Well, that's it. In Paul, they were like, have you seen Paul?
Yeah, Paul's.
I know, but like they make the good point of like, I've been around for like decades, and they've been drip feeding what I could look like. So I think the exact line was like, so when you see me, you don't have a flipping spaz attack or whatever. But it's more like, but imagine being the first guy to see that. Like, you see it in movies all the time, but imagine like being like, oh my goodness, that's an alien in my back garden, or whatever it was.
If it was America, dead.
Yeah, shot.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But that's it. Imagine there was an alien, and some guy in America just went, "You're on my property," whatever, shot him. And no one ever knew. Because it was just
stray dog. Dead.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But it's so scary. It's not scary because like if they didn't say anything, the world keeps moving. Like, it doesn't matter. But the fact I watched Arrival the other week.
Great film.
And I said to you on Saturday when we were doing something that let's be real, shouldn't have been. I'm not saying anything else. In the morning. Saturday morning.
You just went to...
Don't need to say it. Saturday morning with Marty Scott and Ben Lonsdale.
Yes, okay, yes, continue.
Yeah.
What was my point of there?
Oh, we just shouldn't have been there. No,
but before that, I don't know, but like, see that when we got home from that? Slept for like 6 hours.
Surprisingly, after what we did.
But like, I actually got in and just straight away. Woke up that night, had
I went home, I slept for like 45 minutes, and then just sort of looked at a wall.
Not worth it. We'll be back. We'll be back at all.
I gotta go next year. You said I'll be back next year.
I'll be back next year for another flipping Q6 start or whatever it was. But isn't it weird that extraterrestrial life exists, but not like, because you could have like a wee germ or whatever, and it's an alien dead, but like it's like
a squiggly cliggly or something.
Yeah, but it's like or like him, but then you get like, we've pilots.
I said to you, I was like, they have pilots, and you went, what? And then I just like said that, and he was like, non-human biologics, and you were like,
and if Arrival's anything to go by, heaven help us if there has to be any global communications about this sort of thing. Anyway,
what
I was thinking about was, because we are going to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I was going to ask your guys' opinions on, obviously when this was very big, we were young children.
Yes.
You remember the old 2012 show?
The animated one? Oh, guys.
Lethal.
Come on.
And I was wondering what the best kids cartoon theme song was.
Oh, theme song?
Because there's this one Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I think What's New Scooby-Doo's up there, man.
Okay.
What's New Scooby-Doo?
Do you count?
I know the problem is with most stuff today, nostalgic stuff gets ruined by TikTok. Because like, oh, do you remember this? And it turns into a trend.
Here's a trap remix by Drake.
as he
Do
slips.
you know exactly what I'm talking about?
As he slips off a banana peel off stage or something, just like.
This one. He's behind me, isn't he? Is this one?
Was this from?
2003.
2003. No, that was an embryo. This part, that show part is really good.
Unbelievable.
What was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2012 one? Go Teenage. It was literally just them saying that. Heroes in a Half Show, Turtle Power. Leonardo the Leader in Blue does anything tasting his ninja throat.
Donatello's a machine. Raphael does the most attitude to the team. Michelangelo, he's one of a kind. He used to want to find with party time.
They split a ton of every single thing they need to be.
He won't mean green me. Hell team. Teenage Mutant Ninja. But I was wondering.
Virgins, anyway.
What is the best? What would you say the best children's TV show theme of all time is?
Do you have an answer, man?
Do you count Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh, the original?
Yeah.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
I'd
Start
say
levitating that starts playing.
For real.
I want to be.
I'd say as a kid show soundtrack, Phineas and Ferb has to be up there.
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, yes.
Gravity Falls.
Oh, mate.
Yes,
Mate.
yes.
And then there was mysteries even within the intro. You had to reverse it. Oh, mate.
Sorry, I literally
I thought you were taking off.
gravitated myself, but I'm trying to think of what else.
It's very short, but I love the Amazing World of Gumball. It got you going. It was
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
Oh yes.
yeah, very good.
Uh,
I never watched the Adventure Time one kind of slaps, but I never watched Adventure Time.
Oh, do you remember the Avengers Superhero Squad one? Oh my
Superhero
goodness.
Squad Hero.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah. That was, do you know what that was? When you woke up at 5 a.m. and Nickelodeon Junior were like, we don't know what to show you here, so take this. So we literally we don't show SpongeBob until 7, do you know what I mean? They were just like, SpongeBob is another one. That's a great one.
Yeah, this is Superhero Squad.
Maybe it's just too thought about it, yeah.
That was lethal. I had all the toys as well.
Very good.
Take it.
Very simple, but Star Wars The Clone Wars got you going.
Then they dropped the most knowledge that's ever been dropped at the very start.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was like the path to freedom is a, you know.
Oh, man. Pull one of
Yeah,
those
yeah,
up
yeah.
and then put like a. Do you have
I'll put the heist of the music over.
No,
Or
do you have
I
like a
put the-
bomb or something? The truth bomb there?
Closest is the gun.
No, literally, like they dropped the big. It was like, yeah, so it was always like those who seek and it was just like, and then they would just go like, it was like the rebels are captured on
Yeah, it's
Camino.
like easy is the path to wisdom for those not blinded by ego. A plan is only as good as those who see it through. Ryan Hill, who isn't here.
Why does that apply?
Most powerful is he who controls his own power.
Mate, drop a knowledge on us.
Dooku, the winding path to peace is always a worthy one, regardless of how many turns it takes. You could have told me Hitler said that, and I would have believed you. What did it for? Oh. Fear,
Drop an Illuminati
Yeah.
after one.
fear is a disease. Hope is its only cure. A lesson learned is a lesson earned. Oh, a secret shared is a trust formed.
July Knight, Ben Davidson. Oh, very good.
A wise leader knows when to follow.
I'll just start whistling.
Sorry.
Very good. What else? What is the cutoff for us? Like, do you know everyone's like, oh, I'm a 90s kid or whatever?
Still watch SpongeBob, man. Oh, do you mean like before?
Like, yeah, no, for us, like, when is,
I
like...
think it's anyone. Oh, Ben 10 theme song.
I never watched Ben 10,
Do you remember the theme song though?
Sorry,
this is the last theme song.
I remember everyone that liked Ben 10 had a... Mate, see when you turn 10, lad?
Aye.
I mean, I did a full year content for me. I was just 365 days of me going here, and if it was a leap year, I was going just like, come on! It's all I was calling you was Ben 10, lad.
Oh, Ben 10.
And then you probably just turned around and slapped me in the face, and I was like,
Do you remember this one? Oh, you can't hear it, sorry. Get pranked.
oh, man, this cat. Yeah, it slaps. It's gone.
Sorry, I played all this.
Like a DJ deck.
They were lethal.
They don't make him like they
don't.
used to, and I know
They don't make
everyone
him.
says that.
Ben 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Because oh, come on now.
What am I trying to think of?
I'm trying to skip the end.
What was it? What went hard? Do you know what and you love this one as well, I know this. We had a bit of a bond over this show. looking back, the show was maybe I'm gonna see if you get it if I describe it being really vague. Looking back, and I'll just drip feed you information.
Right.
Looking back, the show is absolute cack. It is literally like dog piss.
Oh, I know.
Do you know what I'm on about?
Yeah. Right.
Does it begin with T? Does it begin with?
No, it doesn't.
You don't know it.
I want you to get out of this office now. Anyway, I'll give you the channel it was on. It was on Disney XD.
Right.
Right. It ran for a few seasons.
Oh, I think I have it.
Maybe had one movie, and at one point they teamed up with another show.
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, aye, and it was another show of the same kind of thing.
I know what this is.
Oh, aye.
This is Lab Rats and Mighty. It was a hospital, and they were all superheroes.
It was
Mighty Ed.
Mighty Med.
Mighty Med.
It was also equally
And then
trash.
They had another. They had the team up show spin-off show.
Yeah.
I was thinking of that.
But lads, do you have Lab Rats? The theme song though.
I can get it.
Right, what were you thinking of?
Teen Titans Go.
Oh no, do you know the original Teen Titans slaps?
It's called Lab Rats Elite Force. It got one season.
Because they were like, get this out. That was a tax write-off, lad.
Lab Rats thing.
Because for the context, it was so awful of a show. Like like they had 2p per budget. Do you know what I mean? They had less budget than the BBC had for Doctor Who. Do you know? So they were going like they didn't actually. But he was like. It's like the next generation of the human race is
living in my basement.
Yeah. And then it would just go. They would just drop the hardest beat ever. And then it lost its charm. Do you know why the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody moved to the Sweet Life on Deck?
Yeah.
It lost its charm. I can't believe that's what we're talking about. It lost its charm. That's very good.
Living in my basement.
Living in my basement. They just kill him. It lost its charm for me when it moved to the Sweet Life on Deck. Lab Rats lost its charm when it moved to a bionic island, and then they changed the intro, and the guy's balls had dropped by then, so he was like,
Living in my basement. She wants me to live in my basement.
Get out.
Get out of my basement.
Get out. No, he was like, living on a bionic island. It was awful.
It's like a call for help.
He literally didn't even sound
I'm in my basement in a bionic island.
No, stick on the Lab Rats one.
The world's first bionic superhumans. They're stronger than us.
You know what's happening there.
Faster.
I had such a crush on her, man.
Smarter. The next generation of the human race is...
Living in my basement.
Actually, it's a tune. It's an actual tune. I'd stick this on in a club. Mate.
See, also I applied to be a Thompson's rep. That's on the top of that answer.
Imagine you're in the club and
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna sneak Lab
See if
Rats
I
into
was
the
at
club.
Switch Thursdays, right?
You stick. Do you know what the theme is though?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm
I'm telling you. See if I was at Switch Thursdays and this came on.
In my basement?
That's such a hard beat drum as well. Mate, genuinely. Sneak
And
it
then
in.
you-
If anyone has some kind
It
of
started when Ben 10 starts. Mate,
a mix up of like
mix up everything.
Mate, if someone 100 cards.
Trademark it right now.
Trademark all the trademark songs.
Someone do it. Someone make this remix. I'm sure there is one out there, but
Literally, like the Lab Rats. You don't even need to edit the Lab Rats thing. It literally just snaps.
we're outroing out to that. I'm
Living
sorry.
in my basement.
Living in my basement.
Into that is the hardest beat drop. It's so good. Sorry,
I
was
ever saw the thing of Tracy Baker being played in a club.
Tracy Beak, that one.
what one is it go like?
I'll get that one up. Oh yes.
Yeah. I'll need to get.
Oh mate, how have we not mentioned iCarly and Victorious?
Oh, what was that?
True.
I know you see somehow the world
That's
will
a
change for
banger.
me. Miranda slapped. She had her entry that day, so
This
she was.
one- I didn't watch this, but I know the theme song.
Was this CBBC? Do you CBBC? Mate, has this been playing in the club?
this one.
Do you know
2002, that came out.
CBBC? Do you know what CBBC was? A thorn in my side to get the CITV. I was literally just like, where's Pokemon? Where's Pokemon?
Was on.
When you woke up, bliss, 5 a.m. in the caravan.
Time you waking up.
In the caravan, Port Rush.
Okay.
When we used to have it. This is
Yeah.
like 2014.
Yeah.
You woke up, the rain, and you can feel the on the rooftop. Your brother's lying beside you. You kill him, and then you walk out. You walk out.
Target is down.
You have the spinning table for the TV. This is so specific. Is anyone else related to this? You spin the TV around. you could put on CITV and they've got like 4 episodes of Pokemon Sinnoh region on, Diamond and Pearl, and I was sitting there going, and then you were like, surf school in 3 hours, and I was like, come on.
Oh, very good.
Joe, I hated the first day, went back the next day, wasn't on, went back a third day, best week of my life. Just when I was like, I don't know why this is so lethal now. We were like,
Didn't we went surfing?
Yes. Yeah.
oh, we did. There's
that
a cracker
what for
photo of
them?
you going,
I've been completely hawkened. What would you say the definitive kids theme song is?
Oh, Pokemon.
Think so?
yours Pokemon.
I don't think it's the best one, but I think the definitive one is SpongeBob. I think nearly every person in the
I
world
think
thinks
it'd
that.
be a shout for like most iconic.
I
Yeah, yeah.
was about to say, I think definitive is SpongeBob, but the best, it could be something else. Like when you think of like, if you literally go like,
Batman and the Bold, remember?
What one?
Remember Batman and the Brave the Bold? Oh, let's go straight up there.
The Batman. The Batman went hard.
I'll get that one.
It like before Robert Pattinson, obviously there was a show, and it was so dark for its first season that they had to change it. They were like, you have to make this lighter. We're
With Remitry, I can
Whoa, no free adverts on here. Sub to the
Pay
YouTube.
for it.
Sub to the YouTube. Here we go.
Oh, is this the Batman or Batman?
Yeah, the Batman.
Mate, it's a kid show. Like it went so hard.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, this is like a detective thriller you were walking about going, yeah. Stick on the, and then at the very end it goes, the Batman. Yeah. Put on Brave and the Boulder. This is just, this works
great
for,
though.
it
It's
works
great
for
though.
audio because you don't have to,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry, but you are just listening to theme songs, unfortunately.
My
But
dad sent me something here. £16 on Vinted. What is it? Anyone? Any guesses what this
is
could
it
be?
a Lego winter set?
It's the entire Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Lego collection for £16.
Is there 5 of them?
Yeah, there's 2 Raphaels.
I was about to say, do you know they introduced the blue one, they introduced the female one?
Oh yeah, it tanked. I watched the documentary on it the other day. I'm in my full turtle
When
power.
did they release her? In like the 90s?
It was the spin-off TV show. They were like, we need a girl turtle.
What was she called? Teresa?
I don't know, but the original creators were like, it made the original creators have a fight and break up. They were like,
Oh yeah, and one of them is living on like is literally on the dole,
Yeah.
and the other one is like a billionaire.
he's meant because he took some sort of offer and the other
Yeah,
one walked away. Here's Batman.
You know what you'd be doing? Taking that
Sorry for the jump scare. Oh my word!
Mate, come on now.
That makes me want to go and fight crime with Ryan Hill.
In France. Yeah, very good.
This bit at the end here.
Oh mate, and it goes like mate, like literally the guy on the piano on the beach and fire's coming off it.
Oh, I fucking love it. Oh, whoops. I'll be sorry, there's no more music, guys. I found another one.
That was a brilliant show on its own. Like it was very good game.
But it had every DC character. Glassman was in it a lot.
I mean, it gave a lot of. This is so nerdy. It just gave a lot of spotlight to people who weren't previously shown. That's how I learned about Polka Dot Man stuff.
This is
the Condiment King. You should play the Condiment King. No, Ben Davidson would be the Condiment King.
Oh, he is the Comic King. Mailman.
Master the Mail. Like we should make up. We should
Live in my basement. This one. I don't know if you watched this at all. But this is a big one for me. Is that camera on, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Frozen in a time and space divine.
R&B. What is it?
But how would the universe
Wait, I'll see if I can get it.
survive?
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Dark daughters of the
Dark Daughters, do you remember?
21st century.
You love that one. You love that one. Yeah. It's that's a very
That was out
What
there.
was the Looney Tunes show one? Was it? Did it slap? The show itself slapped.
That honestly
Is probably one of my favorite animated shows of all time. Like the Looney Tunes show. It was just Seinfeld, but the Looney Tunes.
it was so good. Oh, here we go.
Good. It was so good.
Ah.
It's like Bugs Bunny. It's like, yeah. There was literally an episode. This would be great for audio listeners.
Cry.
Yeah. Do you remember, I think when I was in my old house, so like, it gotta be like 2018, 2019, we just went and watched a few episodes because it was that
lethal.
good. There was one episode where Porky donated his kidney or something for...
to Daffy?
Yeah, to Daffy, and then Daffy bought a boat with it. So good. But like, he didn't have a license, so he just kept it docked. And then the time he did use it, he got lost.
Clone Wars was good.
It's like, and then it would always start with like an action word or something. It's like attack. It's like the droid battleship civil. You know, it's like
Anakin's bum pat me again. I'm trying to.
Have you heard the Ahsoka Tano audio on TikTok of old Ben Kenobi? Ahsoka Tano. That's the name. I've heard a long time. We used to tell her that she had to wear a skirt.
Yeah,
it's not great.
I'm getting it up.
It's not great.
So what do you? Wait, we have to come to a decision here before the end. That's what we think the best is.
What's yours? What are you going for?
Hold on. Go for yours first, because I'm trying to get this out.
Jeez. It's a hard one, lad.
What would you have the most affiliation to?
Gumball, I always look back, but it's so quick. It's so quick. What did I mention? Maybe one of those Batman ones, you know? The Brave and the Bold really gets me going. It really gets me going.
I forgot how good it
like
Lab Rats is
do you know what? Honestly, I think in terms of like my favorite, it's Lab Rats is up there, but it's obviously one of the worst shows.
Yeah.
Phineas and Ferb gotta be a great one. Yeah. Phineas and Ferb though, like it's actual songs.
It's the soundtrack, not the actual
absolute peak of music, and it's come back. Come on.
Oh, hello.
No. That's so good.
Hello, producer Ryan's arrived.
Hello.
Ryan, what's your favourite?
Yes, quickly. You're put on the spot here. Get that. How are you?
Producer Ryan's entered the room to
you can see him on
take
camera.
his job back from Ben Davidson.
Quickly bend down and I'll give you a slap. And then after, tell us your favourite childhood kids TV show theme song.
Ben 10, hands down.
We've played it.
It started with an alien.
Do you remember the Lab Rats one?
I do remember.
Mate, we
living in my basement.
We played it literally as a club theme.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Oh, my seatbelt.
Oh, well, you actually
see you later.
Joseph might up for the last couple minutes.
Bruh.
Right.
There we go, that's better.
I don't know if you're going to be soon.
But yeah.
Jesus,
so you're Ben 10.
Hands down, yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Or iCarly, but no.
iCarly slaps, to be fair.
Oh, I forgot. We're going to get iCarly.
No, sorry, I didn't realise how bony your ass was. You need to get up.
Can I take that seat?
Oh, yes, bring yourself in. Here, get
what? Just
get him mic'd up, sure. That's cool.
Can I take that?
Is there another
no
mic?
sure. There's only 5 minutes.
Sure, Grease, go that way. Go over there. Go over there. Yeah, go. No, I do. Go over there.
Just sit in our bed.
Bro,
he's tripped out today, isn't he?
Oh, he's here. Is this
looking
not
well.
the
He's
master
looking well.
king of drip here?
He's looking
Bro
well.
literally hit him with the I don't think you understand. Oh, sure, no, just both share
we'll
the producer. We're literally wrapping this match up.
We're all good.
I actually was nearly about to go bit unprofessional, somebody walking into the set, and then it was lethal appearance.
It was my dad, but you've spoken to him.
Oh,
you said,
sorry,
hold on.
mate, sorry, mate.
What are we doing? Elliot McKeown turned up. Well, Marty Scott dropped me off the other day, and my dad was like cutting the grass. And
no.
Donnie was like, I'm not speaking to him. Here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I know you can't hear this, but it's just,
I know.
Yeah, we're just vibing.
I literally said to Ben her rent was due, and she simply had to just give it up. She was like, here's the best song I'm ever going to write in my whole career.
I think
Victorious as well.
I didn't watch Victorious.
Jesse.
Oh!
It feels like a party every day.
Do you know what I remember watching? And this is more of a. Do you remember this show? It probably lasted one season. I watched one episode for free on the way over to Florida. Do you know what? It was bad when I watched that animated film Epic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give that.
That was on the.
Rihanna did the. Towards the sun and the shadows are behind you.
Yes.
Was that not like one of the only free films on the plane? Yes.
Because you went to Florida like a week before I did, so we literally shared the same.
Is this
film.
Home or Epic?
Going on? No. Was Home?
Sorry, I mean Home the movie. That's I actually did that stuff that movie.
Okay, well here we go.
Jim Parsons.
That's a great song. Anyway, man, it makes me sort of go like levitating. She what do you call it? So I think Rihanna was in it. Who knows? Who cares? Well, I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
So I watched that, and then I was like scrolling through. Now we had the premium movie for it, not on the way back. So it was actually might have been the way back. And I was like, what's free?
Yeah.
And there's a Disney Channel show. That's how I instantly went. This doesn't have the XD smiley face. Probably not for me.
Right.
It was called, and I literally don't even know if anyone knows it. Was called Dog with a Blog.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that stuff.
But
Lethal, enjoy that one. Enjoy that one a lot. Very enjoyable. Give us 5 more minutes.
I think
I'm having a McDonald's drive-through.
I think the definitive. Well, I think my favorite is probably Lab Rats.
In terms of like, it's not the best show. It's not the best show, but the intro had me going. I think the intro was probably Jesse's really good. I saw a TikTok of Jesse. Not Jesse. Who do you call it?
Really hot.
The TikTok today, and all the comments. I'll give you one of the comments. I'm not talking about what the TikTok. And it's just a bunch of. I knew it's a bunch of old men. One of the comments were, "I did not realize they were that perfect." And I went.
Wait, what? Sorry.
And I went.
Producer
pedo. I went pedophile.
The kids or something?
No, Jesse's. Hollers.
Oh. Okay.
Jesse's. Anyway.
Well, thanks for dropping that.
Because I just went. Not great. Not great. Anyway, I think Lab Rats. Literally,
I think we're gonna outro with Lab Rats
because it's so good. Did they change the intro for Bionic Island? We're gonna give that a wee research.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find it out right now. No, the questions that nobody's asking. Do you know how I actually think we can get the Lab Rats cast on us? I actually guarantee you we could. We could, lad. Someone work it out. We can get Lab Rats on this. You get Shane Todd on.
World's first bionic superhumans. They're stronger than us, faster, smarter.
So hot. Do you know Lab Rats? The government, lad.
Human races.
Living on a bionic island.
Bionic Island. Oh, here.
Show other than in my basement. That's the only thing that's wrong.
I remember the.
Do you remember the robot on the wall?
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Mr. Davenport.
Yeah,
have you seen him now?
Is he washed up?
No. Well, I think he's in a band now. Still, and he's just really.
Do you know he's in Spider-Man?
Yeah. He's in the.
Yeah, he's in the
elevator.
Anyway, sure. Do this for another anything here. You want to shout out anything? Anything coming up in your life?
Apart from the Mario Kart tournament in the Sunflower,
August,
be there.
Run on FM, Instagram, message me if you want to do it. If you show up on the night, I don't like you, you won't. But if you show up and you're dead on, I'll let you in for a $5. No, it's actually £10 if you show up on the night.
What was it? Oh,
for the watching it is. Yeah. For the audio listeners, it is.
Yeah, the sponsorship. There'll be a raffle. There'll be a few raffles. There'll be the big raffle, and then there'll be. I'm gonna ask you a Mario question, and if you get it right, you get a wee something.
Oh, lovely.
Huh?
Doesn't matter.
No, come on, pipe up.
No, pipe it up.
Pipe one of me and Arron to write the questions because
there'll be Google or something like hard enough Mario questions.
We can write.
Yeah.
Lad, I played through the entirety of Paper Mario the other day. Super Mario.
No, but they're gonna be like general questions for general people, like not who knows
whip out
what piece of toilet paper Paper Mario wiped his ass with. Is what?
Is Peach boy or girl?
Peach is a girl.
It's gonna be something
oh
no, it's not gonna be. Well, she can be who she wants to be. But yes, this is
twerking. I thought okay. Thought he was giving throwing it back on the chair there.
We're excited to go and see a kids movie here. They also will have an excellent theme, no doubt.
Oh, come on now, yeah. Who's doing the music? Cube? Ice Cube's in it?
Cube. The Cube. Philip Schofield's doing the music.
I just can't escape.
Boys, teenagers. Ninja teenagers.
Do you want me to die? Because that's wrong.
I think I know how Caroline Flack felt. Anyway.
I know how Jimmy Savile felt.
We'll wrap it up. And has anyone anything to plug apart from the Mario Kart tournament?
Apart from Ben's ours as well.
No.
Sorry, I'm
put you on the back. But yeah, thanks very much for listening to this episode of the Dolecast. As always, thank you to Sweet Neptune as well for that killer intro at the start. It won't be used
because we're putting Lab Rats over it. Put it at the start and do Lab Rats the Animal Show.
Yeah.
Getting their money's worth. We didn't pay it.
So yes, make sure you're at the Sunflower Bar on the 30th of August at 6:30. And make sure you
Tournament starts
bring.
at 7. Be there for half 6.
Make sure you bring your
Cash,
coins.
dollar, because you need to pay in if you haven't paid me already. And there's a raffle there, and there's
Pound,
a drink.
£1. You can
It's gonna
get
be a
£1
great
for a raffle.
night. It's gonna be such a great night.
Yeah, excited.
I am gonna probably drink after it.
Fair. He says that though, and then he'll
I'm
turn
gonna
up.
be having a few pints throughout.
And they'll be like, "What a player! Is it Mario at the Olympic Games or something?"
Yeah, imagine that. A wee sports tournament of like bowling or something. Come on.
It's a recipe for disaster.
Someone's drunk throwing the Wii remote. Remember that Alvin the Chipmunks film they did it? Anyway, it's enough of that. That's literally enough of that. Get out of here.
Thank you very much, producers Ben and Ryan.
Love it.
This week.
The double producers.
Thank you as well,
They
Aaron,
can't,
for
audio
joining me.
listeners, they are kissing.
I'd save it for the cinema at least. But yes, thank you for joining me on as well. We're gonna play the Bionic Island theme, which is the same thing, but instead of Live in My Basement.
No, but Live My Basement's so much funner.
fine.
Come on. It's so good. It's so good.
It's just loading.
See, when I was younger, I literally probably would have sold my
Oh,
kid with that.
advert. Domino's 50% off pizza
When?
all the time.
They ran out of money?
To be fair, they're pretty decent with prices. I'm only saying this because.
Our pizza.
Right, here we go. Thank you very much for listening.
World's first bionic superhumans. They're stronger than us. Faster. Smarter. The next generation of the human race is...
Living in my basement.
There you go. Very good. Such a good. Goodbye. Get out
Thank
of here.
you,
Let's go see
goodbye.
kids.